I'm so excited to be where I'm at right now. I'm at Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware. And when I say the name Van Scoy, you got to think of the Diamond King. I mean, they've been doing it for a long time. Your dad, this is Kurt Van Scoy sitting here beside me. You go all the way back. I mean, your dad got into the business way back when.
Yes, he did. Actually, shortly after the war, and he actually became the GI jeweler and fixing watches, and then got into selling a little bit of more jewelry and building himself up to certainly getting into
diamonds.
Well,
he had stores up and down the East Coast here.
At one point,
and sponsored NASCAR racing. I mean, he did quite a bit. But
yes,
when you're talking about, and it's important we educate, first of all, I want to tell you where we're located for those folks over in Pennsylvania, New Jersey. We're going to talk tax-free, because when you're talking about buying an engagement ring or any kind of stone, you're looking at a lot of dollars tax-free in the state of Delaware, right?
That's correct, absolutely, yeah. If, again, just the New Jersey taxes, the Philly taxes, what you're paying, or Pennsylvania, yeah, definitely a big difference. You're talking, $5,000 sale could save you literally $300-$400.
Easy.
That's
so that you got that. We're going to talk about that, but I want to tell you where it's located at, and then we're going to get into educating you on diamonds, and that's what I liked most of all. Way back when, Kurt and I have been known each other for over 20 years, but way back then, you educated me on diamonds, and I don't shop anywhere else but Van Scoy because of the education you gave me, and I can literally see the diamonds. But before we get into that, let me remind everybody over in Jersey and Philadelphia, so easy to get to Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware. I-95 to Churchman's Road exit, get off, and guess where you're at? You're at Van Scoy. I mean, it's that easy. So you're literally a minute off of the freeway.
Correct. Yeah. Once you get off exit 4B, actually off of 95 South in Delaware, basically go about a half mile down the road on the right-hand side, you'll see a Michael's Restaurant. And we're actually right across the street in Churchman's Place Plaza.
Yeah, and everybody knows because everybody comes over for tax-free shopping at the mall and everything else. It's not too far from the mall, so it's easy to locate, but you can punch in on your nav system and Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware give you exact location, because everybody does that today. We don't,
Absolutely.
Get the map out. Yeah, but everybody
Absolutely.
does that. But when it comes to diamonds, and it's so important for people to understand, because you're not, first of all, you're buying a diamond for the loved one of your life, or yourself, whatever the case might be. But you're also making an investment, Kurt. And that's the key when it comes to buying diamonds, is investing. It's like you can go out here and buy a cheap car, or you can buy the most luxurious car. Mm-hmm. We're going to teach you today, when you're shopping for diamonds, what to look for. There's so many tricks in the trade. I don't want to get into too much right now, but I do want to get into people buying off of the internet, Kurt. You hear the nightmares every day.
I hear the nightmares every day. People coming in and they want to get the ring sized. I'm looking at it. First of all, the shank is all hollow inside. What you see in a picture on a web page and what you actually get in end result when it's shipped to you, it's a big difference. Again, it's very lightweight. The quality of the stones, they didn't realize what it is. You see something for a carat size for $9.99. You're going to get exactly what you're paying for. I mean, and it's not going to have no sparkle to it. A lot of the stones fall out. They bring them in to have me replace them, and again, the settings are thinner than what they thought. And also return-wise.
Yeah, I was going to say that story you were telling me what a gentleman tried to return is.
Tried to return it, bought a solitaire stone off the internet, a loose diamond, and he brought it in to kind of see what the comparison and all that. And actually, the diameter measurements of the stone did not match the certification that he got with this diamond. Sent the stone back to the company or the internet site that he went to. Actually returned it back to him and stated that it's not the diamond that they sent him. And this guy he was livid, and he just, put all this money, thousands of dollars out on the internet. And it was going back and forth for 6 months, and I had to get the Attorney General involved to actually try to get his money.
And I don't want to say everybody's like that. Being careful when you're shopping,
Correct.
Especially an investment like this. I mean, because you know as well as I do, gold's gold, and it's going to always have value to it. Diamonds are diamonds; they're always going to have value to it.
Right.
And if you buy the right one, I never forget when my wife. we came in here, and the first time I bought her a stone of like a half carat, and people would come across the room, girls, and say, I got to see that ring because it just shines so much, looked like a 2 or 3 carat stone.
Correct.
And then when we moved up to a bigger stone, she wanted a bigger stone. Didn't quite have the sparkle, because when you're shopping diamonds, that's the key. There's color.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The four C's are what they are, right? Color, carat weight. Fifth one is obviously cost as well. But when you come into Van Scoy's, the education, actually what we do with the customers that come in, it's a non-commissioned sales staff. Everybody, they'll sit down with you, explain everything to you, certainly the quality, the color, the cut, the clarity, and so forth. And again, just you know what you're buying. And again, there's a fantasy side, there's a reality side, and there's a happy medium. So it depends. Some people are all into quality. Hey, that's great. We'll show you exactly what you're looking for. They want just size more than quality. We have that too. Obviously a big difference in price. Color is key on a diamond as well. I mean, again, if you have something that's off in color, comparing it to a colorless diamond, you're going to really see it night and day. But when you come to Van Scoy's, we show you clearly what to look for and show you the difference, and the diamond buyer, let you decide exactly what you want to purchase.
And that's the important part, because you taught me. I mean, you go to these jewelry stores and you have made-up rings and all this. Yes. Lighting is a factor in jewelry stores. It's tricking people, but they're not really tricking. It's lit up,
Yeah, what it looks like in the store, it doesn't look like the same when you're taken outside.
Right,
and we've heard that quite a few times as well. People that have been shopping around. Listen, we'll show you natural lighting, what certainly the diamond looks like, and it's 100% guaranteed satisfaction. Listen, I want you to tell your friends about us, and certainly pass the word on, and also, hey, put some good reviews out there as well, and we certainly, we're here to help you. That's all. If you want to get engaged, we're going to give you the biggest and the best you can possibly get for your money, and also tax-free.
Yeah, what I was going to say, and if you're looking at spending $4,000 over there, you come over here, now you got I can spend $44 because I ain't going to have to pay those taxes, So there's a big difference in prices, because you got 6+ everywhere you go outside of Delaware %, And when you're talking about an investment like that, that's a lot of money, Kurt. You're not going to get back those taxes. Even on your investment, you're not going to get those taxes back.
So,
but on just the stone itself and everything else, you're buying quality, you're buying value. You've got something there. Now, it's not all. You can't go out here and say, okay, I just bought this for $5,000. I want to sell it for $5,000, because you've got custom stuff that goes into it as well. And when I say that, you go to other jewelry stores, folks, around and everything else. You look and you buy what's in the case. Here, you get Kurt. Kurt, you can't find you. I mean, I hate to say it, but you're a dying breed, because there's not jewelers that are jewelers today. You're a jeweler. I mean, you repair, you fix, you do it all.
Correct. I've been doing this all my life. Basically,
diamond pacifiers.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right. I grew up in this business. I was 10 years old. I set my first diamond earrings that I set. First ring I sold, I was 14 years old. I mean, other than that, it's just, this is all I know,
Yeah.
And growing up with my dad, I was fortunate enough to learn a lot from him. He was a very interesting gentleman, and
well, speaking of your dad, because he got the Israeli Trade Award, and which is very, very, they don't give that to everybody. They give it to people building helicopters and stuff.
Correct.
To get that was very impressive, and because of the diamonds, that's what he's all about, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But I think it's good. We'll take a little break here and hear from you. God rest his soul,
right.
But you do have a commercial from way back when. We're going to look at Tommy doing one of his commercials. Then we'll be back to educate you a little bit more on what to look for when you're buying a diamond. Best place to buy it, once again, Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware.
Hi, Tommy Van Scoy. Every 2 years, the government of Israel singles out the companies that have imported the most goods from Israel. Well, recently I received a letter from them in which they said, your firm has been chosen to receive the Israel Trade Award for 1983. I received this on December the 11th at a dinner dance which they held in the Hilton Hotel in New York City. What greater proof is there that nobody can match my diamond prices, quality for quality, and size for size?
coming back from that, I tell you, watching Tommy, I should say, your dad, talk again. What a personality he was, a fantastic individual. But he had the connection, and he's been able to pass that down to you, Kurt. And I want people to understand when you're dealing with it, be sure you're coming to Kurt Van Scoy over here, and that's. Once again, Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware. That's where you're going to find Kurt. We talked about location and everything else. But going back to your dad, to be able to get that award, that was unbelievable.
Oh, he was so proud of it. I mean, listen, back in the day, I mean, it was, he mentioned Sikorsky helicopter that they got, from the Israeli Trade Award for the military, IBM for their computers and, all that. And Tommy Van Scoy said no single individual, let alone retail jeweler, has received the Israeli Trade Award. And they had a dinner dance, like he said, in that little skit that we found, and he was proud of it. And I'll tell you, about 2 weeks after that, we got connected with manufacturers from diamonds in the rough to manufactured and sent directly to my father. And that was amazing for the prices that we're saving money, from what we used to pay for the brokers and guys at the
cut out the middleman.
Cutting out the middleman, exactly.
Yeah.
And today we still are dealing with the same companies that manufacture diamonds that are in the rough and manufacture them and sending it directly to us. Again, cutting out that middleman.
And you pass that out, and it's savings, folks. I mean, and when I say that, I mean, it depends on what you want. Once again, you got clarity and you got size and all that. But, depending on what you want, you're not going to get a better value of a stone than what you offer here at Van Scoy. You just can't.
Absolutely. I mean, like he just said, he says in that little skit that we have as well, size for size, quality for quality. Basically, size for size, quality for quality. Nobody can beat our price, and we guarantee that in writing. Again, and also your tax-free shopping, the warranty as well that we offer to the customer as well. You purchase anything from us, you lose, say, your small side stone, or certainly, God forbid, your center stone, but you lose that, and it's due to poor workmanship or manufacturer's defect. We replace that stone free of charge, and you do get that in writing. It's not just coming from here. A lot of the other competition, if you will, want to call it out there, you have to pay annually to get their insurance and all that, and keep up, with this. Well, you didn't bring it in and all that. Listen, I'm the owner, and the buck stops here. If you have an issue, you come see me. Again, it's losing small stones. That does happen. That's just in the industry
it's
itself.
Happened to me.
You know what I mean?
It's
absolutely.
Yeah, because I bought many.
Not the end of the world. And what the good thing is I replace it here, and it's free of charge. And always just say to bring it in within every 3 months to have it cleaned and checked.
Yeah, and that's what I do. I come in here and you take it back and you clean them. I mean, and it's done within a few minutes. And the nice thing about it is, owner operated. This store, you're not going to find Kurt at all the other stores and everything else. You're going to find him right here in Delaware, and it's Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware. So you be sure you come over here. And once again, when you come over here, the others can't offer you that tax-free shopping, and that's important. You're saving lots and lots of money on the tax-free shopping part of it. But getting back to the quality of that stone once again, Kurt, so that's so important. Everything you're able to, and you educated me.
At Van Scoy is basically what we do. We show you under 10 power magnification through a microscope, or certainly by a triply loop, showing you again inclusions, what to look for. We also show you the color difference between the diamonds. One that's off in color. This all reflects the price of the diamond itself. So each diamond has its own characteristics, if you will. Again, one has more value than other, and we show you the reason why. And you tell me what you're looking for. That's you want to go bigger than certainly quality-wise, or vice versa, or something in the middle. We got you covered at any certainly price range you want to be at.
What amazed me most was the color, when you're talking about color. Because you go to different places, they lay the rings out on black and stuff like that.
Correct.
Folks, if you're looking at a diamond, you need it on white. You need a white background on it, because you're not red, not black, white background on it, because you showed that and it blew my mind. You put a diamond down there that's sparkling up a storm. I'm thinking, well, that's a good diamond. You put another one, that one turned yellow real quick,
exactly.
And it's amazing to me, how you can really see the difference if it's on a white background.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. That's why again, when you come into Van Scoy's, we sit down, we'll show you that. You know what I mean? Just side by side, and really to show you the difference. And listen, take a stone that's soft in color and put it on a black background. Wow, that thing looks white as can be. And again, taking it off of that black background and putting it on a white background, that's really going to tell the tale. And again, when we're buying loose stones from our suppliers, well, we put everything on a white background. I handpick my stones, certainly what we sell to our customers, because we know what our customers are looking for. And obviously, say, listen, if I can get a better deal on it, and yeah, that's what I'm looking for. We're always working, constantly making deals with him. And listen, it's a 12-hour plane ride, for our supplier to bring this stuff to us. But we're very fortunate. And I know we had some other people try to certainly contact them, and they weren't interested.
Yeah, and it all goes back to your daddy, God rest his soul, that he was able to, because at the time, I mean, he was the Diamond King, and and still, and Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware is still the Diamond King when you talk about it.
Right, absolutely. I'm second generation, if you will. I mean, my dad, built an empire, certainly in his day, and I moved down here to Delaware, and we're carrying on the tradition, if you will, and my knowledge of what I know and my experience as well, and also the connection of the diamond supplier that my dad has been dealing with, and we've been dealing with for quite some time.
Because your daddy was here at this store. I want people to understand. I remember back when he opened it up, and I was in radio at the time, and he was known for his just a great personality. He was known for doing scavenger hunts and things like that, and what a personality he had, and having an opportunity to meet him way back then was just spectacular. And so he helped you, being sure that you had the connections with the diamond people. You displayed the diamonds the way you're supposed to. I mean, all that comes from all the experience your dad passed on to you. Hot rings right now. Let's talk about that if we can. Sure. You got some laying out here in front of us that I think is just unbelievable. And when I say that, you can make a diamond look bigger than a diamond needs to look. And that's what kind of is happening today. So you don't spend as much money, but you impress that girl. Hey, look at this, baby. But the halo. Bang
for the money.
The halo
ring. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Halo is very, very big. I'm sure anyone that's watching and has been getting ideas, if you will, hearing from the fiancé to be and so forth. It is very hot right now. Halos, whatever style you're looking for, or certainly shape. Again, we've got them all. And if we don't have it, bring me a picture and I'll find it for you, because that's
or make it.
Or make it, yeah, absolutely. I got gentlemen that work with CAD programs that actually can take an image. They'll create it in a 3D and certainly make it into a wax, and then we get the go ahead with that and actually make the piece. And wow, we have some interesting pieces that were made.
And it's nice that once again that you're here, because Kurt, you could pretty much take in and make these yourself. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah. Listen, some of them they'll just send me the mounting itself, and then I'll get the stones to match up and set them myself. Absolutely, side stones, center stone, whatever need to be. Change the crown, all that. I mean, in most cases, we have people that come in to buy an engagement ring, so they see the loose stone that they like. They find a setting that they like, and it has a oval shape in it, but they want the round stone set in it. Not a problem. Give me an hour and I have it done.
You did it for me.
Yeah, right, exactly. I switched it over. I sized the ring, and they're walking out the door and they're happy as can be. And I think our reviews that are out there stated
and being able to talk. If all else fails, you got some good people to work for you and everything else. But Kurt's here. If you want that, time to sit with him and yourself, he'll make himself available. He comes out of the back room.
Sure.
Oh, you might have stuff all over his hands.
But, a lot of polishing and all that.
But he has no problem coming out and chit chatting with you himself. I mean, that's nice. Or your wife. I mean,
right, absolutely. Yeah. God love her. Yeah, she's right out there as well. She's in the thick of it with me, and
it's a family business.
It's a family business. That's exactly right. And she's works with the girls. They pick all the hottest styles. Certainly with the sales reps that come in for the different style settings. I've been there and they're just looking at me, going back and set something else, because they're going to pick the latest styles.
Well, that's it. I mean, I wouldn't own a Halo. I mean, because we're old school and stuff like that. Now, I'm sure my wife would know Halo. Right. And I'm sitting there looking at these rings. And Halo, let's describe that just a little bit. It's got a nice center stone.
Correct. Has a nice, center stone, round stone. There's pear shape. There's marquee shapes. But again, it just has a little layer of
A halo going around it.
going around it, of diamonds going around it. Definitely kind of adds to the brilliance of the center stone, and again gives you a lot more of a bigger look.
Right. I was going to say, you take a half carat and all of a sudden put a halo around it. I'm looking at these rings and I'm thinking that's 2 carats, but you get up to it and it's got that halo look. But girls are loving it because they like to flash that out there a little bit. And you're going to have so much flash, so much sparkle with these rings, folks. And it's not just engagement rings. That's what I want to get to. That's your main thing. Your main customer base is people come to you because they want to be sure they get the right stone, the right ring settings and all that. And it's not just the engagement rings. You've got wedding bands that go along to complement the engagement rings. So you got the sets that go together.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
you've got so many things to choose from and all that.
Yes.
Going back once again, I'll remind you, what comes along with that ring. I mean, the warranty there.
The warranty as well, yeah. And anything that's purchased from us, we actually have a warranty. We say to bring it in within every 3 months to have it cleaned and checked. It's free of charge, as you know. It takes about 5 minutes. We have people that have purchased elsewhere that have come to us and paid us up to $75 for them for us to clean the rings because they haven't seen anything like it. That's certainly the process that we do. And also we guarantee a bigger and better for less. Listen, folks, it's tax-free Delaware. If you want to save some money, you want to see one of the largest selections of settings and stones that you can possibly see, and get the right diamond for your sweetheart. You owe it to yourself to come to Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware. Tax-free shopping and bigger and better for less guaranteed.
Yeah, because I was here one time when you had your manufacturer happen to be coming into town, and I happened to be here, and I was blown away with what you have to choose from. I mean, size, colors, clarity, it's all there for you. I think it's important, we've been talking about your dad a little bit, I think it's important to go back and hear that commercial again because if Tommy was here, he'd say, play it again. Play it. So let's go back and hear that, and then we'll come back and try to tell you some more about Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware.
Hi, Tommy Van Scoy. Every 2 years, the government of Israel singles out the companies that have imported the most goods from Israel. Well, recently I received a letter from them in which they said, your firm has been chosen to receive the Israel Trade Award for 1983. I received this on December the 11th at a dinner dance which they held in the Hilton Hotel in New York City. What greater proof is there that nobody can match my diamond prices, quality for quality and size for size?
Love Tommy. I can listen to him all day long. Just what a great personality. But wedding bands and things like that, he was big on. But it's jewelry. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're looking for. You guys have it. I mean, anniversary rings. I mean, anything.
Absolutely. Listen, we are the engagement ring store of Delaware. Okay, so if you're looking for an engagement ring, tax-free, selection, quality for quality, size for size. Definitely, you owe it to yourself to come to Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware. All right, Tim, you're right. Not only just engagement rings, but we have the anniversary bands. We have the men's wedding bands. What a selection we have in that. Just another jewelry, colored stone, necklaces, bracelets, diamond stud earrings. You name it, anything with the jewelry, certainly, and diamonds. We have it all for you. Absolutely.
Yeah, because it's like when we talk about diamonds and everything, people say, "Oh, well, I don't want a diamond. I just want a gold necklace or whatever." Sure. You have that. I mean, and great pricing. Absolutely. Because once again, when you got those connections that your daddy established way back, you still have all those same connections. So you get and you pass it on to the customer. And that's the important thing. And remember, when you're buying in Delaware, tax-free, folks. I mean, if you're buying anything that's $500-600, you're saving $50-60. You're getting $1,000, you're saving hundreds.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
so a lot of money to be saved. But
Sure.
What's hot right now? Because you got girls back there that do all your shopping.
Yes, I do. Like I said, I've been there, and they just they wanted to pick it out. So I'm good with that. But again, just getting into the anniversary bands, it's kind of spring's coming up, and spring is big time for engagements and also for wedding bands or anniversaries. So again, we have a lot of yellow gold styles that are out. That's actually yellow gold is, believe it or not, starting to come back in style. We have your white golds, we have your channel sets, your bar sets, so forth. Colored stone mixes with diamonds and colored stone as well. So. again, it's tough to put it all in just in a few minutes to explain, but when you come in, we got it all. We can show you exactly what we have to offer. Excuse me, to you. And listen, you guys make the selection that you want. And if you have something in mind, listen, we can create it. You know, if you again, just I have this type of style or so forth. We can do that. We have guys that we can make that for you.
And you've been doing it so long, it's amazing.
Yes,
I mean, you personally helped my wife design hers way back when and stuff. I mean, it's here for you. If you're looking for a necklace, I mean, you're not going to get a diamond necklace. I mean, the same quality with the stones are going into that. If you're looking for a bracelet, you know, I don't know if tennis bracelets in style anymore or
right.
what.
I mean,
but
we still carry them.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
absolutely.
it doesn't matter what you're looking for when it comes to jewelry, because we say the Diamond King, that's one thing, but you should say you're the jewelry king, because you got all these other stores, you see the commercials out there, you see the internet stuff and everything else. I promise you, when you're said and done, after you sit and talk with Kurt or one of his staff, you're going to know how to shop for whatever you're looking for, and you're going to say, I ain't messing with this. I'm going back to Van Scoy, because you're going to get the right thing. Sure. And it's Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware. Right. Easy to get to, Route 95. You're coming over from Jersey, Philadelphia, and everybody knows how to get on 95 and just come to Delaware. As you're coming to Delaware, exit 4B.
Correct.
As you get off that, you're there. I mean, it's right there.
And as soon as you get off exit 4B, just it's about a half mile down the road, you'll see a Michael's Restaurant on the right-hand side. And on the same side, the little shopping center, Churchman's Place, we're right in the middle of the plaza there. Best bet, if you can just Google it, just go to Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware, and that pretty much will probably tell you exactly where we're at, pinpoint you and GPS you right to where you need to be.
Yeah, but it's important that, you know, I'm trying to get it, because it's hard for us to squeeze everything into 30 minutes, what you have here. Right. We're showing you a lot of what we call B-roll, the different things that's here in the store and everything else, but you still can't appreciate the quality that you get from Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware unless you come into the store. I tell anybody that ever asks me about things, because we've known each other, I've been shopping for you for 20 years, and I tell everybody, you want the best, you go to Van Scoy. You don't want the highest prices, you go to Van Scoy. I mean, it's there. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, again, what we do is just to compare side by side. You know, listen, I went out, actually, customers like, I'm confused, so they're like, what are you confused about? Well, I saw this, and that was kind of, it's not making sense for the same price. I'm like, there's no way. So again, went and compared with customers and compared side by side, you know, just nonchalantly, and just, hey, listen, I'm with another jewelry store, and they were a little confused, so just want to compare side by side. I've won every single time.
Yeah, it's all there for you. And then the backing it up with the warranty, folks. It's a workmanship warranty there. Quality of stone, it's all there. I mean, you get it certified. I mean, it's here. I mean, it's here for you. If you're shopping for an engagement ring, if you're shopping for jewelry of any kind, especially diamonds, you owe it to yourself to come to the Diamond King, Kurt Van Scoy. Yes. Once again, Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware, easy to get to. Kurt, it's been a pleasure as always. Likewise. I mean, I don't know what else I can tell people other than just come over, tax-free shopping. It's
absolutely. Do yourself a favor. Again, if you're in the market for a diamond engagement ring, anniversary band, or even jewelry as well, do yourself a favor. Just come over and see exactly what we're all about. Our warranty is the best in the business as far as I'm concerned. You don't have to pay extra for that. We have GIA certified stones. We have AGS certified stones, not cert stones. We got it all. Whatever you're looking for, do yourself a favor and come over. Save yourself a lot of money on taxes. And Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware. Bigger, better for less.
Yeah, until next time, for Kurt and Daddy Tommy, thank you so much for the old ad. We'll see you here at Van Scoy Diamonds of Delaware. Say goodbye, Kurt.
Thanks, people.
Van Scoy's the Diamond King. Yes, he's the man for you.